Close, 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 close. Go.
I understand that. There's still a lot of spots.
RVs, campers, right there. Right there. That's where we're going. Right
Buses all, like, do you think they ever actually use all of these?
Yep. When we came through as a kid, it was busy.
Yes, sir.
How many we got aboard total?
10.
10.
The Ark encounter in Kentucky.
Okay. How long will you remain in the U.S.?
No, I think we're coming back Sunday, maybe the latest Monday.
It's a whole thing. I just got to peek inside real quick. Can you pull up for me a little bit here?
How far? Just.
I'll wave you up. Okay, hold on.
Don't run them over.
No. No, I wouldn't do that.
Have a good trip, folks.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Made it through, but that was kind of like eerie. They had to peek inside.
Eerie.
We're in Lake Erie by Lake Erie. Anyway, we that's the first time they've actually stepped in to check to see that we have however many children in the vehicle that we said.
Eggs and
They didn't.
oranges, though.
Yeah, they didn't look for eggs and oranges.
What are we doing here?
I think you're doing good. Don't hit the pylons. Pretty narrow here. We're not sure where we're headed. All right, we made it back into the United States.
In 300 meters, continue straight to stay.
Scream. Missed it. Red light on.
That's the old stone chimney parking area. Think somebody had a house there?
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there. I would give it all away to do it all again. Make our love a story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive, looking in your eyes. I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever.
Exciting. We're all pretty excited. There's lots to see in this state as we're driving through. I've never seen a ship that big. Like, obviously, I've never seen any Navy ship, but that was quite a large ship. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, look at all the trees.
Every day you're making me better, 'cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love it till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better, 'cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there.
So Maddie is crawling, trying to get these fries. Hey, from Finley. She's crawling over here. Hey, making progress. Slowly getting closer. He's crammed right into the corner here now, trying to hide these fries. And she's learning. Hey.
Hi.
We have to put this other side up yet, Mom?
Well, good morning, everybody. I didn't realize we were quite this close, but as it appears, we are entering into Pennsylvania. So far, so good. Just as cloudy here as it was in New York. Looks like they grow a lot of grapes here. I was noticing that this morning. We drove obviously in the dark for quite a while last night. I'm not even really sure what the last chunk of New York looked like. We are still kind of along Lake Erie. We're actually going to head south here shortly towards West Virginia on our way to the Ark Encounter. It's slightly longer this way than a more direct route through Ohio, but it allows us just one more state. And then we can sing the song, of course. West Virginia. And who doesn't want to sing that? Literally just hit the road. We were at a Love service station again last night. I just really love the Loves. They're love the Loves. They have just all the amenities, everything you can need right there. Good parking spots, place to dump the sewer, get new water. Yeah, just super duper convenient on the side of the highway. We don't have anything quite that large anywhere that I know of in Canada. So also feeling just much better being across the border. I don't know why that is, and Issa and I both said that we just feel freer and happier on this side of the border than we do on the north side of the border. So it's good to be back in the States here again. And yeah, looking forward to probably around supper time tonight. We'll see how it goes, but we should be able to get close to the Ark tonight, and then tomorrow we can tour that around, have a look at it, and then make our way back up north again the following day. And of course pray for no breakdowns, because we've had our share of those. Here again looks like lots of grapes. As far as I can tell, those are grapes. I suppose they could be berry bushes too, like blackberries and things like that. I don't know. But it looks like grapes to me. And there's lots of it here. Now, of course, on our side of the border in Niagara region, there's also a lot of grape fields, lots of vineyards, and lots of fruit.
But nothing makes sense anymore.
One interesting thing we're noticing now is that even though we're farther south, it is actually looks like it's farther into fall than where we are. These trees here are more turned. There's way more color and a lot less green, and yeah, it looks a lot farther into death. That's what I always call it, fall. Everything's just died off. Lots of bare trees. It's interesting. A lot less green. Now it could be different types of trees. There is a lot of maples here, but a lot of the real yellows come more from the poplars, it seems. So maybe they have more of that here, I don't know. You would think farther south it would be warmer, but that's not always the case. Southern Ontario is fairly unique in the fact that it has, hey, my eye's all red again. That's weird. Anyway, Southern Ontario is unique because it's surrounded in the Great Lakes. That tip of Southern Ontario scoots down in there and it's surrounded by great big lakes that make it its own little microclimate almost, right? Kind of shields it from a lot of the weather. Interesting, very interesting. We're enjoying this trip. We were not planning on doing this. We were not going to go farther south. One thing led to another. A simple trip to Niagara Falls is like, okay, we've seen the falls, let's go a little farther, a little farther, a little farther. I don't think we're going to go any farther than the Arc. We don't really have time for it, no. We fly out next week, so today is Friday or Saturday? No, Friday. Today's Friday, so next week Saturday, so we have 8 days. 8 days from now we get on the plane and fly out of here. So the other thing we have to hope for, we don't have any major breakdowns because we'll have to hoof it back home or take a bus or something, I guess. I don't anticipate any breakdowns. It should be all good. So looking forward to this. I really wanted to see the Arc and show the kids the Arc and just kind of get a real visual in our brains of this this massive boat that God told Noah to build. It's well, every human on the planet, every animal on the planet, other than fish in the sea, was on that boat. So our ancestors were, I guess, right? So it's a pretty important part of the whole biblical story, and I think also a lot to do with what we're going through today, with this very humanistic agenda being pushed down everybody's throat right now. The world was destroyed for much the same reasons back then. I guess things have gotten so evil and so corrupted, so far from what God had intended, and yeah, bad enough that God wiped it all out. So I think it's a good reminder for all of us today too, as we see this world around us just sinking into decay, and more strange policies being shoved down our throats, especially targeting our children. Yeah, it's we're living in the days just like in the days of Noah, right? So very interesting. Farms now again. There's one back there that's kind of decayed there, roof's falling in. The other one looks pretty good still. And there's another one over there. Often seen calendars, pictures and stuff of these beautiful farms in Pennsylvania. Never really seen them in life, I guess. I did come down here as a child. I couldn't tell you where we went. I'm pretty sure we went to Pennsylvania at one point on a holiday, camping or something. I don't really remember any of it. Of course, the eyes that I'm looking through now are not the same as then. I'm more interested in different things. Even the color of leaves, I remember as a child being like, oh, who cares, man? We'll look at the trees, they're all just dying. But now I really see that beauty in there and appreciate it. And farms too, as a child, I don't know, I'm probably busy playing with toys on my bench in the van rather than looking out the window at beautiful farms. And now we're very much involved in agriculture. We're very interested in it. So yeah, looking forward to the trip. We'll see if we can capture some nice images for you guys and give you an idea of what this chunk of the world looks through. We will be in Pennsylvania, I believe, for, I don't know, 2-3 hours maybe or something. And then we should be down in West Virginia. Once again, blown away by just the scenery. It changes here constantly in the States, depending on where you are. And of course, we've covered quite a bit of miles, but it's still amazing. So we're still in Pennsylvania. I think I was wrong in my assessment earlier. I believe we're still about an hour or hour and a half from West Virginia now, and we've driven quite a bit further. See the hill country here. It's kind of like, well, not really mountains, because they seem to be more made of dirt than rock. Although there may be rock in there as well, I guess. You don't see any rock sticking out, but it is beautiful. Bridge coming up here. We're nestled in between two of these, probably following a riverbed down below in the valley there. But absolutely beautiful. Loaded full of trees. I presume it would be kind of tough to farm some of these hills anyways. I think that's pretty tall there. Big bridge crossing over some sort of river. Noticed a lot of airplane traffic here as well. There was a whole whack of them lined up going. I don't know if that was military or civilians. There's a couple more planes there. We're close to, what was it, Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh? Yeah. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So, nice river valley there. Yeah, big bridges. That's a big one there. Big river too. So, what river is it? Anybody catch the name? Not sure, but it's big. Very nice. Anyway, beautiful country. Well, just like that, we've got another state done. We're pretty well out of Pennsylvania here. Just a couple of minutes from the West Virginia border. Found ourselves in a traffic jam. There's some sort of construction going on, so I don't know how long we're going to be stuck here, but for a while. Absolutely beautiful the last little bit here too. Farming would be definitely tough. Some of this country we drove through, some steep hills up and down. I've heard people joke before that they have to have people with one leg longer than the other so they can do their plowing. Going one way and then going the other way. They have a brother with the other leg longer. So anyway, it would be a challenge, I guess. Makes for good pasture. That's probably about it. Not saying there isn't other land. I'm sure there's tons and tons of other land, but just what we drove through is extremely hilly. So I'm looking forward to West Virginia. As far as I know, that's also very mountainous and hilly, and then going through Ohio and into Kentucky. So yeah, I don't know. It's all ground we haven't seen before, but it will be a slice. So hopefully we get to the border soon. We're not stuck here all day long. Here she be, everybody. Welcome to West Virginia. Yay! Still in traffic. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, Georgia Road.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we
home as we're driving. It is nice country, and it's just an amazing day, especially after about a week and a half of rain that we had. This is just lovely. Well, we're driving through a mix of bush and fields and farms and lots of hills. They're not as steep now, more rolling, and more opportunity for some of this flat land here for farming. Mama's back at it again, sewing a dress. Amazing still to me that you can do that while we're driving. How many have you made now? 4, and then done a bunch of repairs and stuff too. So, yeah. 5 dresses. So anyway, like I said, not much to see. We got 3.5 hours to the Ark encounter. We won't be going to it till tomorrow, but we'll get, you know, basically there today, and then get a good rest. Get a good night's rest, and then take a look at it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Saturday, so we'll probably start heading towards home again Saturday night, and then we have Sunday to drive. So either late Sunday night or probably most likely Monday morning we'll be back to my in-laws again, and then we got to finish up packing. We've got a couple more bags to, you know, basically just stuff that's in the motorhome here. We got to get that ready to go. Yeah. Not much time left now, I guess. I do have somebody coming on Wednesday to take a look at the motorhome. They might be interested in buying it. He's a good friend of ours, or mine, I guess. So we'll see. Kind of mixed about that. Part of me really doesn't want to sell it because, you know, if we ever come back, it's, I don't know, it's just been a lot of fun. And it doesn't really owe us a whole lot of money at this point, so. But on the flip side, we don't know when we'll be back or if we'll be back, and then it's just going to sit there in storage. There's always a risk of, you know, just mice getting into it, or even if the motor's not been running for a while, there's a risk of it not running properly. You know, snow damage, rain damage, whatever. It's just sitting there, right? Nobody's paying much attention to it, so I'm kind of torn there whether we should sell it or keep it. I don't know yet. Yeah, and then there's some last minute stuff there. We got a few things I want to do around the house there yet, and get this thing winterized and ready to go. And then Saturday morning I got to pick up a U-Haul to get all our luggage in, and by Saturday afternoon we'll be on, I guess around lunchtime, probably a little after lunch, we'll be heading out towards the airport, and then loading on a plane. So I'm pretty excited. It's coming. You in the sun? You in the sun? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Don't fall over. So I have to say, hands down, I love the States more than Canada. I just do. There's so much variety here, and freedom as well. So if we ever come back, if we can, I would move back to the States. I wouldn't move to Canada again, I don't believe. I mean, it's got its own share of issues here for sure, and one of the biggest ones I could see is the debt. I mean, you have the freedom to do pretty much as you like, as long as you're not stepping on other people's toes, and you got freedom of religion, which is very, very important, and that's something I see declining in Canada, and I think they're going to hang on to that freedom here much, much longer. But on the flip side, you do have this huge debt load that's going to have to be paid off at some point, and I'm concerned about that. When the American dollar is no longer the world's reserve currency, it's going to lose its value quick, and then that debt, somebody's going to want that money back. So what that exactly means, I don't know. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that in the world to that scale, but it would be potentially pretty disastrous economically. Now again, if you have no debt, then I don't know, you probably ride that out pretty good. If you got a little piece of land, you're growing your own food, minding your own business, and you're kind of sheltered away from the cities or where more chaos would be, I think you'll probably be pretty good, and nobody's knocking on your door wanting your money. And then of course surrounding the community of like-minded people would be good too. So. But one thing I like here too, got a little rant there, all the rest stops. They got so many of these wonderful rest stops, right? So like here, this is just on the side of the highway. They're all over the place. They've got picnic tables, concrete ones for you to sit at. Indoors, I'm assuming it's bathrooms and I don't know what else. It's quite a large building there. And they have these all over the place. For truckers as well as for us, you're welcome to stay the night. I do know of some rest stops in Canada that I've seen. Not all, I'm sure we have nice ones or two, but some of the ones that we've been to, they're not well maintained. They're really kind of dumpy. and you're not even allowed to stay there overnight. They won't allow it. It's just well maintained, and they got all these different varieties of trees. They do a good job making it look beautiful. And we see these all over the place, all over the States. We've seen these nice rest stops.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight.